It's a new year and we've got plenty of new tips to share with you. New food crawls, the best new lounges to check out, must-have eats, and how to snag the hottest dining reservations. Let's go. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. Now, if you've seen any of our videos over the past few months, you know that 2020 is a big year of change for Disney World, and that means adjusting your dining plans as well. Luckily, each and every year, we publish the DFB Guide to WDW Dining, which is the ultimate guide to every restaurant and every detail you need to plan and budget the food part of your Disney trip. This year, we've got 10 new Disney dining tips from the DFB Guide to share with you in this video. If you are interested in purchasing a DFB Guide and supporting our channel, you can head over to dfbstore.com, use code YouTube to get a discount on any of those books in the DFB store. And of course, we recommend buying the DFB Guide and any one of our bundles. You can save a lot of money by getting a bundle instead of just one book. Okay, here we go. Number 1, new ways to see the fireworks from your restaurant. So Epcot has a new fireworks show with another one on the way soon, and there's a few new places to see those fireworks from and enjoy a great meal while you do. Rose and Crown has long been a top pick for the fireworks view table that's over in the UK pavilion, and you until now have really had to kind of fight and battle your way to getting one of those awesome patio tables to see the fireworks. But now they have a special event you can book and be guaranteed a fireworks view table from the Rose and Crown covered patio, as well as a prix-fixe meal of Rose and Crown favorites with unlimited alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages to boot. This one costs $89 per adult and $39 per child. If you prefer to have a little distance between you and the fireworks though, head to Topolino's Terrace at the top of Riviera Resort, where you can see both the Hollywood Studios and Epcot fireworks. Not everything, you can't really see what's happening at the bottom, like right in the World Showcase, but you can see the top of the fireworks at Hollywood Studios and Epcot, and the meal is definitely the draw here. It's a great option, very high level dining, literally and figuratively. It's definitely still a nice option if you want to see the fireworks as well on your arrival day without heading into a park. Also note in this section, you can see the Hollywood Studios fireworks from Toledo at the top of Gran Destino Tower over there at Coronado Springs too. So there's lots of new ways to see the fireworks this year that we note for you in the DFB Guide. Next thing we want to share, what's closing in Epcot this year and what to do instead. So these are all included in the DFB Guide as well. Club Cool is gone from Epcot. Gone are the free soda samples, tricking your unaware family members into drinking the super bitter Beverly beverage, but you're not out of luck if you want to try Coca-Cola products from around the world when you're in Walt Disney World. Instead, head over to the Coke store in Disney Springs. They've got a rooftop bar with tons of sodas on tap. They've got soda flights, and they also have float flights, which is really fun. And they have some cocktails as well. Trying the drinks isn't free the way it was at Club Cool, but if you're looking for a unique drink, this is definitely where to go. And if your kid loves Bebo the way my kid loves Bebo, then this is also where you want to go to get your Bebo fix. Now, Electric Umbrella is a Future World eatery that's going to be closing very soon. And this is going to leave Epcot kind of devoid of standard park fare like burgers and fries, because you know that Liberty Inn, which used to have burgers and fries, is being turned into Regal Eagle, which is now going to be a smokehouse. Not to worry, you'll soon be able to get flatbread and chicken nuggets over at the Epcot Experience, and Taste Track is coming back for your burger needs. This is that little kiosk that's over by Test Track. Otherwise, if you're looking for some more quote-unquote safe foods for picky eaters in Epcot, we'd suggest trying out that Regal Eagle Barbecue. That one's going to be brand new, opening soon, and that's going to have, again, some more palatable eats for picky eaters. All right, we've got 3 new treats you have to try that we want to tell you about in the DFB Guide. The first is that face coffee. Definitely one of the weirder additions to the Disney World snack lineup, but I love calling it face coffee, so you know I'm going to talk about it. A few Joffrey's locations around Disney World have had latte art for a little while, where you can get your favorite character added to the top of your drink for about 50 cents. Well, now you can upload your own selfie and get that on top of your coffee. Currently, this technology is only available at the Disney Springs Joffrey's location, but I love having my face on my coffee. Why wouldn't you want to have your face on your coffee? You can say you got face coffee. You can also now get face beer if you're over 21. Just download the Ripples app, same thing you'll use for face coffee, and head to Raglan Road in Disney Springs. Face beer costs $2 plus the cost of your beer of choice. The next new treat, you've got to try that fancy cotton candy over there in Epcot. The artisan cotton candy debuted at the Flower and Garden Festival last year, but it's still going strong, even if it's tucked away in the back of the China Pavilion now. These are super Instagrammable and range from $7 to $16 depending on which design you get. And they've even had seasonal designs like that Santa hat cotton candy around the holidays. So we're so excited that this is continuing. We can't wait to see what they debut for the Flower and Garden Festival this year, but it's definitely something new that we wanted to make sure you had that tip in the DFB guide. Now, if you're traveling to Epcot during the Festival of the Arts, you won't be able to get the cotton candy, as this is the same artist who does the awesome sugar art during that festival. So we expect him to be back to his cotton candy making as soon as the fest is over. Fingers crossed. So Dole Whip hit Disney World big time in 2019 with more flavors than we've ever seen before: raspberry, strawberry, coconut, mango, lemon, lime, orange, and classic pineapple. Aloha Isle and Sunshine Tree Terrace are going to be where you'll find most of these new flavors, but you can find other rotating flavors at Anti-Gravities or Storybook Treats in Magic Kingdom, and a few different flavors will pop up at Pineapple Lanai in the Polynesian Village Resort as well. All right, mobile order. We've said it a million times. We're going to keep saying it. Use mobile order. It's expanded across Disney property this year, though, so that's new in the DFB guide. It's all over the place, and it's also in resorts, meaning you can order your meal right from your phone and skip the line just about anywhere in Disney World at counter service locations and save yourself so much time waiting in that line. Don't forget to use it at brand new restaurants like Bar Riva over in the Riviera Resort when you get your Monte Cristo. They've also recently rolled a to-go option in, where they'll pack up your food in to-go containers and have it ready to grab in a bag with plasticware so you can take it right back to your room and relax. This is a special benefit if you are at your Disney World Resort hotel. All right, let's talk Skyliner Crawl. Now, you guys probably know about the monorail crawl, or if you haven't, check it out here, where you stop by each of the monorail resorts for a drink or snack. With the brand new Skyliner system, though, it stops at 4 resorts, so we've got a brand new crawl for you. Unless you're staying at a Skyliner resort, you're probably going to start this one at either Epcot or Hollywood Studios, which you can totally add onto your crawl. You've got tons of options in both parks. In Hollywood Studios, we'd recommend the gigantic pretzel at Baseline Tap House with a beer pairing, or a martini flight at Brown Derby Lounge, along with a Cobb salad, or really anything on the menu there. If you're starting in Epcot, your options are basically endless, but we'd always recommend a slush from the France Pavilion. That way you don't need to head into the park too far, or hit the Cruise Cup Lounge at the Yacht Club for those awesome prime rib sliders that made our top snacks of 2020 list. From there, head to Riviera Resort, where you can stop by Le Petit Cafe for a glass of wine or coffee, or Bar Riva for that Monte Cristo, along with the almond grog, with cognac, rum, Di Serono, apricot syrup, honey, lemon, and soda water. At Caribbean Beach Resort, head to Banana Cabana for your pick of some tasty rum drinks. Go for the Crock and Punch if you're not into the super sweet, and try some Caribbean pull-apart bread. Finish things up at Art of Animation and Pop Century. Both of these resorts only have pool bars, but you'll find a few frozen drinks that you can only get at these resorts, like the Hula Hoop and the Lava Lamp at Pop Century. All right, new lounges that you have to try. This is a great tip in the DFB guide because we do have a full bars and lounges index in the back. So we've got every single bar and lounge on property listed, and with a mini review for you in the DFB guide. So our 3 new lounges you've got to try this year: Scat Cats. This is now the spot to get beignets since they've moved from Sasagula Floatworks over there in Port Orleans French Quarter. There's also boozy beignets, standard beignets, or sundaes with beignets. They've all got the fried dough you're gonna need, and there are also some brand new flavored beignets too. In the evenings, this turns into a jazz club with live music and a small plate menu to go along with your hurricane. Over at Enchanted Rose in the Grand Floridian Resort, it's the redesigned Meisner's Lounge that just opened in October of 2019. There's a ton more space here and an expanded food menu, plus some amazing and unique cocktails, including 2 tableside cocktails where your server rolls out a bar cart right to your table, mixes the drinks while telling you how the names love or envy fit into the story of Beauty and the Beast, which is the theme for this particular new lounge. Also, there's Dahlia Lounge. This is a brand new lounge at the top of Grand Destino Tower, the newest addition to Coronado Springs Resort, like we said. Now, it's right next to Toledo, meaning some great fireworks views if you time it right, and the menu features lots of Spanish wines, unique cocktails, and some delicious eats. We definitely recommend the savory churros. And again, anybody can go here. You don't have to be staying there to go to those lounges and those resorts. So Scat Cats, Enchanted Rose, and Dahlia Lounge are all open to you, even if you're not staying at those resorts. All right, secret menus. Now, the secret menus around Disney World change every year, and we always update them in the DFB guide, so you've got the most recent version at hand. One of our favorite dining tricks are getting those secret menu items and figuring out where you can find them. It's a huge game we play at DFB all the time to find all of them. So at Dahlia Lounge, don't forget you can order nearly everything from the Ohana menu a la carte, including those noodles. So you'll definitely going to want to head over to Tambu and grab those. We've got all the details in the DFB guide. Skipper Canteen has one of our favorite items from the Epcot Food and Wine Festival, that Brazilian cheese bread. You can grab it over at Skipper Canteen year-round, and it has a chimichurri cream cheese that is incredible and very, very good. Now, you got to be in the know and ask your server or skipper if you'd like to order them again, because they are not on the menu. These are secret menu items. There are also a couple of great drinks there that are secret menu items, so ask your skipper what they have available. All Star Movies has that awesome secret menu still, and they've taken it to another level. So if you ask for it, a manager is going to bring out a briefcase that contains a whole secret menu experience. Now, this menu does include poutine, a cinnamon roll burger, and a mac and cheese hot dog. And don't forget those mobile order secret menus. You can always check out mobile order on your My Disney Experience app. A lot of the secret menus and specialty items will pop up there first. So you'll often find secret menus at Deluxe Burger in Disney Springs, and the burgers on there are always awesome. Next new tip from the DFB guide this year, Galaxy's Edge Eats. So Galaxy's Edge in Disney's Hollywood Studios has brought a whole bunch of new eats to the park. Some are absolutely delicious and some are a definite pass from us. At the top of our list, and another one of our top eats for 2020, is that Ronto wrap. If you only eat one thing in Galaxy's Edge, make it this. Now, it also comes in that breakfast version with a little egg wrap instead of the slaw, and it's so good. Oga's Cantina also has some great drinks. You definitely want to try that fuzzy tauntaun, but maybe go ahead and eat before you get in there. While the Batu bits are pretty tasty, they're more like a bar mix than a substantial snack, and the Hapabor sampler is not our favorite. Freeze-dried chorizo and string cheese, gotta say it's not a DFB fave. We've got reviews on everything in Galaxy's Edge over at DisneyFoodblog.com, or you can check out our videos on the land as well, and as always, it's in the DFB guide. Also new in the DFB guide this year, the Twilight Feast, one of our new personal favorite discoveries, the crazy awesome deal that you can only get if you're staying at the Polynesian Village Resort. This room service meal has been around for a little while, but we finally got a chance to try it out a few months ago, and it exceeded our expectations, which room service never ever does. For $60, you'll get the entire feast that's served at Ohana: noodles, veggies, salad, pineapple coconut bread, chicken wings, dumplings, shrimp, sirloin steak, pog juice, and most importantly, that bread pudding. Now remember, the bread pudding won't come with ice cream, so remember to order that when you call in-room dining, and maybe ask for a second piece of the bread pudding, because you can totally just order Ohana bread pudding from the room service menu without ordering the Twilight Feast. FYI, doesn't say that you can do that, but you totally can. The portions on this are huge, so you can absolutely share that between two people, making the $60 an even better deal. Now, of course, in the DFB guide, we also have food and beverage discounts. We have a whole chapter on all of the discounts that you can get in Walt Disney World on your food and beverage, and how to sign up for them, where to find them, etc., etc. So we've got a few that we want to tell you about. Brand new ones that you've got to hear. The Sangria Hour at Haleo. First of all, head to the Haleo Matador Bar from 3 to 6 p.m. and late night from 9 to 11 to get in on the discounted specials on tapas, draft beer, wine, and sangria by the glass. You can also get $2 off cocktails at the Coca-Cola Rooftop Beverage Bar. This offer is available on Tuesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. Now, the rooftop bar features a wide selection of alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages, and with their specialty drinks and their drink of the month, there are tons of options to choose from. Caramel Kucha in Epcot is considered a merchandise shop, so this is an extra special tip. This means that annual pass holders and Disney Vacation Club members can actually use their 20% discount here. Don't forget that merch stores, as well as the confectionery in Magic Kingdom, often sell bottled beverages that you can use your discount on along with the snacks. Another one, if you purchase the Ample Hills Creamery Milkshake of the Day, you'll save $1 off the original price. And if you're closing out the Magic Kingdom, if you're a night owl, stay late and watch for discounted treats. For example, on July 4th, the Magic Kingdom had treats on sale for $2 at select locations from 9 p.m. until midnight. Pinocchio Village House and Pecos Bill even had half off entrees. And finally, the next new tip in the DFB guide this year, how to score those hard to get reservations. There's so many new restaurants right now in Walt Disney World and coming soon, so we've got more tips for you on how to score those hard to get reservations. Now, you know that Cinderella's Royal Table and Victoria and Albert's are going to be hard to get year after year, but we've got these new ones you've got to keep an eye out for if you want to dine there. Topolino's Terrace is the hot new character breakfast with an upscale menu and Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Daisy. Reservations do go fast. Space 220 is going to be opening at Epcot in the near future, maybe February, but probably sometime in the spring, and we're sure this one's going to be popular, so you want to make sure you are on the horn. You are on, well, not the horn anymore. They actually want you to make your reservations online versus calling, although you can call if you have to. But anyway, you want to get on your computer on your My Disney experience 180 days in advance to grab that Space 220 reservation. We're pretty sure it's going to be pretty popular because who doesn't want to dine on that space station? Now, for the most part, like I said, you're going to want to be ready to book these 180 days out as soon as your booking window opens. Remember, if you're staying on site at a Disney World hotel, you can book your entire trip's dining starting 180 days out from your arrival day within 10 days. So you call on 180 days out and you'll be able to book for your whole next 10 days. It's confusing, but that's how it works. We're likely not going to have that 180-day window for Space 220. Reservations will likely open about a month out, so stay tuned to Disney Food Blog because we'll let you know as soon as those reservations open so you can grab one ASAP. The good news about Space 220 though is that they do have a lounge. This means even if you don't get an advanced dining reservation, you might be able to snag a spot in the lounge. We recommend arriving right when it opens to have the best chance of getting a spot. You may also be able to get a same-day reservation. Keep checking My Disney Experience or stop by the restaurant and see if there were any cancellations. People change their plans all the time, so it's worth checking back up until the date you want to dine. And this is true of any restaurant, not just Space 220. Now, if you're stuck without an ADR for a night of your trip, you can check out Open Table to see if there's any availability over there. A few Disney World restaurants like Jico, Flying Fish, the Boathouse, etc. have reservations available on OpenTable.com. Plus, you won't get hit with any cancellation penalties if your plans change. There are all of our brand new tips in the DFB guide. Of course, we've got dozens and dozens and dozens more brand new tips in there. We update that guide fully every single year. It gets longer and longer every single year because more stuff happens. We know more stuff and more things open in Walt Disney World. So, like I said, if you'd like to support our channel, if you want to have the best opportunity to plan for your next Disney World trip, head over to dfbstore.com. Use code YouTube to pick up any of our guides. And remember, there is a 100% money back guarantee. If you guys don't like the guides, if they don't work for you, for whatever reason, all you have to do is email our support team and we'll get you your money back ASAP. We have no problem at all with doing that because, believe it or not, very few people return the guides. So we know we're doing something right. Thanks for listening, you guys, and thanks for watching. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we do appreciate your support.